right, show of hands. How many of you have seen Heated Rivalry? Yeah? Okay, good amount? Yeah? I just watched it for my first time this past weekend. I don't even have a set prepared. I just want to talk about how hot it is. Yeah. Everyone who's seen it is like a little late to the party. I was supposed to go on 2 dates this weekend. I had to cancel them because I had a cold.
Pepsi?
I came harder watching that show than I would have on either date. It was just me, my couch, the show, blowing my nose, wishing my nose was Ilya Rozanov. For those of you who don't know, Ilya is one of the main characters in the show. Actually, if you haven't watched the show, can you just like move to the back? Thanks. Just kidding, I'll include you guys.
I'll tell them.
Their butts in that show are works of art. Like, right? If that show had come out in 1990, before Pam Anderson got her boob job, she could have just asked her plastic surgeon, can you give me Ilya Rozanov's ass on my chest? He would have been like, you got it, babe. But moving on from Heated Rivalry, which is really hard, pun intended. You guys know about girl math, right? Yeah, you pay for something with cash, it's free. Duh. Yeah. I knew this was the crowd to ask. This guy hit on me the other day. He was like, you're beautiful. Do you have a boyfriend? I was like, I don't, but I'm heading to a date right now. Do you have a girlfriend? He goes, I'm married, but we're not doing so well, and we have a kid together, so I'm single. Can I call you sometime? That's guy math. Also, this guy is my apartment building's handyman. I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy, but the only thing you're going to be looking under is my sink. My landlord / dear friend is in the audience right now, so I'm just breaking this news to her. Yeah, he texted me. He was like, when I work at your house, I feel very good. I'm like, you trapped a mouse next to my water heater, but I'm flattered to know that the thought of sleeping with me made that a pleasant experience. I was flirting with this personal trainer. I was like, I can't date a personal trainer. Who am I, Madonna? I'm also like, what are you going to teach me? How to use a dumbbell? I'm already fucking Laura Croft over here, right? Okay, I mean, I thought you might be like, not quite, but I appreciate the support. So anyway, this guy was like, actually, I own a few properties in Highland Park, including the athletic facility where I'm a personal trainer. I was like, wait. You own property in LA? That's like dirty talk for Angelinos, right? Yeah. We're like, oh my God, tell me again how you own property here. Don't stop, just keep telling me. And you just rent it out, and you make passive income so that one day we can own a home in Joshua Tree. Can you guys tell I've done Molly? So I'm dating a personal trainer. No, we were supposed to go out this weekend, but I ended up touching myself to Heated Rivalry instead. Also, this guy mountain bikes, because of course he does. He sent me a picture of him next to his mountain bike. I sent it to my mom. She was like, you dumped the Jew who went to Harvard for this guy? I was like, yeah, have you seen his biceps? But before I met George Clooney's stunt double, I went on 2 dates with this other guy. And you never know where the second date is going to lead, right? So I prepared, as we ladies do. I was like, wherever this date goes, I'm going to be good to go. But so the date's winding down, and you know, we leave this bar where we just spent about 4 hours chatting, and we covered a lot of ground. But I was waiting for him to ask me to go back to his place and have a nightcap or something. Instead, he was like, you know, we could go to another bar, but I think we did it. I was like, yeah, we did it. And we did, you know, the night came to a nice natural conclusion. I just wasn't expecting him to be such a gentleman. So I was like, who do I text? Because in that situation, when I've mowed the garden, I don't even need to be that into the guy. I just don't want that to go to waste, you know? Like if you go to a nice butcher and pick up a succulent piece of salmon, you don't let that sit out in the sun, you know what I'm You make sure that gets eaten. You might even invite some friends over. You're like, hey, I got the good stuff tonight. I don't want to be selfish and have it all to myself.
Talk about it.
So I texted the handyman. I was like, I think there's a leak under my sink because I'm really wet. No, I didn't do that. I just went home and watched porn. I didn't do that either. I haven't watched porn since I was a sophomore in high school. Yeah, I said that to this guy I was dating. He was like, wow, you're a natural. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, I guess no one had to teach you how to act like a naughty girl. I was like, that is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. For real though, I haven't watched porn since I was a sophomore in high school. Only reason I watched it then was to learn how to have sex on top. I watched one video. I was like, great, got it. I can do that. Then I must have Googled, how do you have sex on top? Because I know I read somewhere, move your hips in a circular motion. Next thing I knew, I was hula hooping on top of a guy. Never saw him again. He was my math teacher, but no, I wish. Only professor I've ever matched with did trans porn as a side hustle. He wasn't trans, but he did porn with trans women. Nothing against this line of work, but we might not want to open with this at the Passover table. Of course, if the heated rivalry guys asked me to be in a throuple with them, I would be like, Mom, Dad, this is my life now. All right, have any of you ever used the online Magic 8-ball? Cool, cool. Yeah, so never in high school, you were never like, does Sean like me? And then it would tell you. Just me, that's great to know. Recently, I was like, I want to visit my old friend. Because I've been crazy about this guy I shouldn't be crazy about. According to my mom, at least. And my twin sister, and my friends, and my therapist, and the homeless guy down the block. But what do they know? I am this guy's only fan in more ways than one, if you know what I mean. So I was like, I want to, let's ask my old pal. Let's see what the old Magic 8-ball has to say about all this. So I asked him a few questions. I was like, is this guy the love of my life? Am I going to marry him? Is he my soulmate? And the responses I got back were, yes, outcome looks good, most likely. I'm like, how do I tell my therapist I can no longer see her because I feel more aligned with the online Magic 8-ball? I'm like, you just don't understand that he's my Ilya Rosanov. And I know that reference hits harder for people who have watched Heated Rivalry, but if you haven't, like, what are you doing with your lives? Says the girl who just watched it. My name's Jenny Mintz. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much.